Hello, my cute, cuddly, caring Cancers. Welcome, welcome. It is Sachi. I hope that you are well. We are going to be doing some shamanic shifting. So we're going to take a look at your current energy. What is your goal? And then take your current energy and transmute it into whatever your goal is. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And the top 2 videos with the most likes will get a bonus reading next month. So this is what came out in the cleansing ceremony. We had the Knave of Swords in reverse with the Queen of Wands in reverse. Judgment in reverse with Justice in reverse. So this is telling me basically that in terms of your firepower, your kundalini, your magic even, you haven't really experimented with it in a certain type of way. And part of that is because there was not a certain type of like divine feminine role model that can teach in this regard. With the Judgment in reverse, this is like my ancestral energy in reverse. So I feel like this has been going on sort of for millennia. It's not just you and, you know, women in your life. It was also, you know, the women in their lives as well. And I feel like this is stopping you from making some sort of choice that you need to make. And with Justice in reverse, it's causing the karmic scales in your life to sort of be out of balance. I did see Double Dragon type in reverse, which is like South Node energy. So I am kind of feeling a pull to, you know, kind of going towards South Node energy, which can be past life and kind of karmic gunk is what I call it. We do have Trainer coming out here with Revive. So Trainer means somebody else's energy, and it looks like someone else's energy is trying to be revived in your life, or you are trying to revive something with someone else. And it does seem like it's probably 2 individuals since there's 3 stars here. So I hope you're well, Cancer. We are amidst eclipse season. We had the eclipse on April 30th, and we have the other eclipse that is coming up on May 15th to 16th, which will be in the constellation of Libra. So let's take a look what is going on with your current energy. And like I said, we will also look into what your goal is and then how you can take your current energy and transmute it into your goal. All right. What's your current energy, Cancer? Hanged Man. Okay, so you have reached this point where you can't continue doing the same things that you have in the past. The Hanged Man is kind of like a dead end energy. It's when you are walking on a path and it's basically where the sidewalk ends. Or, I mean, you can't even walk past the grass. So, bad example. Hanged Man, there are no paths from the Hanged Man. You cannot go anywhere from there. And that's when you have to look at something from a different perspective and recognize like, okay, I am in a complete dead end. I cannot stay here. I need to do something completely different. The Hanged Man does talk about, you know, seeing things from some sort of different perspective. So you could be in that energy of like, okay, I know I need to see things differently. The Hanged Man in this deck is more brighter than usual, you know, and also it's not a Hanged Man. It's someone who is doing yoga and getting their chakras aligned. So I feel like you're trying to get more into alignment so that you are not in this dead end type energy. And I don't feel like you're, you know, super gloomy about it either. Let's see, what's the light energy here? Okay, we have Bagon using Lear. So Dragon type. Dragon type for me is North Node, South Node. It can also indicate Twin Flame energy. With Lear, it looks like, you know, someone might be possibly watching you. Lear is kind of when you get a side eye. So you might be, you know, maybe that's what's recognizing, making you recognize that you need to shift. Also, when it comes to Lear, Lear's an attack where like a giant eye comes out basically. So there could be something regarding, you know, other people being jealous of you, putting the evil eye on you or something like that. It says, dreaming of one day flying. It practices by leaping off cliffs every day. So that leaping off cliff, that definitely gives like Fool type energy, right? The Fool card, which is a guy who's taking that leap of faith. So it looks like you're practicing of like, okay, I know I'm going to have to start back at the Fool basically, right? And take a leap into the unknown. But as you are sort of accepting that you're in this dead end space, you are, you know, taking the small steps necessary to be like, okay, when it's time to, you know, make that big leap of faith, I will be able to fly. So I definitely feel like you're trying to get your daily routine more into alignment. We have Machoke using beat down. This is a fighting type. So I feel like you are trying to sort of beat down this dead end energy of like, okay, I don't feel comfortable, you know, making that huge shift, but I'm doing these small ones so that I'm ready when the time is necessary. And Machoke is a like bodybuilder. So you may be, you know, again, maybe doing yoga, maybe working out, maybe getting your muscles moving, taking care of your physical body a little bit more. It says its muscular body is so powerful, it must wear a power save belt to be able to regulate its motions. So, I feel like basically you're trying to regulate your energy levels. And some of this can be with the people that you're connecting to, because this is also the sacral chakra. So it has to do with, you know, your, like your emotional and sensual connections that you make. So I feel like the reason why, you know, you understand that you don't have the energy to fully have these wings and just fly, right? It's like you're practicing so that when you're ready to do that and regulating your energy, so that way when you fly, like, you know that you're fine, right? You know that the universe will catch you, or that even it doesn't have to because you have the wings. Let's see what's the shadow. We have Metapod using stiffen. Yeah, exactly what I was talking about. The shadow is you're still in this cocoon period. And with stiffen, it can mean that your heart chakra is becoming, you know, a bit hardened in regards to sort of the situation that you're in now. So I do feel like you are in this pupate state. Again, like you really want your wings, and the shadow aspect is like, oh, but I'm still, you know, in caterpillar mode. It says, even though it is encased by a sturdy shell, the body inside is tender. It can't withstand a harsh attack. So it's possible, you know, it's like your body's like, I can't do a lot right now. But again, I feel like you're doing the small things, right? So again, Machoke, like, an example wouldn't be going and lifting weights for like 5 hours. It would be like lifting, you know, a weight, you know, 5 times every morning. You know what I mean? Because it's talking about how its body is still very soft and can't withstand a harsh attack. And I feel like your heart is the same way. Like, your heart is going through a metamorphosis. And so you definitely don't want to put a lot of, you know, strain on your heart as it's working out a lot of its stuff. Okay, let's see what your goal is, Cancer. My throat chakra keeps cracking. All right, we have the 3 of Swords in reverse. You are done with heartbreak. You are done with sadness. You are done with the abandonment wounds. You know, 3 of Swords is traditionally the, you know, the swords through the heart. And this one specifically, it's someone who has their stuff and is leaving, and she is heartbroken. So I feel like you're done with that type of energy. We have the 6 of Swords, and I'm not sure if you can see in the camera, but it went right to my plusle and mine, you know, energy. Again, I was feeling that eclipse energy of, which North Node and South Node right now are in Aries and Libra. Libra is in South Node, so I was feeling that South Node energy, right? The collective South Node is in Libra, which means, you know, the, you know, karmic relationships, partnerships, and things like that that are coming to a close. Okay, and the 6 of Swords, which is all about getting out of that shadow and going towards the light, going towards the brighter days, manifesting a better reality. And of course, that has to do with the mindset, right? It's the swords, because the 3 of Swords, right? It's a swords energy. You know, it's words. It's basically how your own mind, your own, you know, communication with yourself breaks your own heart. And this is like, okay, I'm done with the doom and gloom. And again, it's going right to the partnership. So I feel like, and it's coming out stuck. You want to get into a solid one-on-one partnership in some way. This can be platonic or romantic, but I do feel like it is, you know, a romantic for a lot of you. That is just bright and happy, and that your life is that way. Let's see. And for some of you, I feel like it's not romantic. It's like, I just want to have someone where we experience the light together. What's the light energy? We have trainer potion in reverse. So trainer indicates somebody else's energy. Again, I do feel like you want this other person. You don't want to just be like drinking with them. Potion for me is like, you know, someone who drinks. So I feel like you're like, I don't want someone who's, you know, on the potion all the time, or can be any type of substance. The potion is also what heals. So it could also be like, I don't want a relationship that's all necessarily about, you know, like I have to be healed fully or something like that. It's like, no, I just want something that is light. Again, no heartbreak. Let's see what else. We have necrozma using barrier attack. Okay, but you're recognizing that you have some sort of psychic barrier against this in some way, because necrozma is like darkness that is in search for light, that it's like taken on as an entity itself because of the way that the darkness, you know, was rejected at some point. And it can be. So it's like you're trying to outrun this darkness and, you know, put a barrier between you and this. It says, it looks somehow pained as it rages around in search for light, which serves as its energy. It is apparently from another world. Yeah, so again, I do feel this like struggle a bit right now. You know, it's like, I just want the light, and I feel like you are feeling some pain, and you're done with feeling that pain of looking for that type of light. And let's see what's in the shadow, because obviously it's going to tell us a little bit more. And honestly, I'm getting your goal is like, I don't want to have to heal. Well, Cancer, my dears, I'm sorry, but there are certain things that's the only way. Depending on where you want to go, right? You, of course, have free will. Going right to this cocoon, we have Ghastly using fade out. So it feels like you're just trying to have this shadow aspect fade out of your third eye. It's like, oh, maybe if I just don't think about it, if I don't think about what has broken my heart. And again, that's the stiffening energy of the heart chakra, right? It's like your heart chakra is asking to be activated and like cracked open in some sort of way so that you can feel, you know, love and light, but literally. And yeah, it's like you're just waiting for the ghosts of the past, these poisonous memories of Ghastly, to fade out of your mind. Okay, that's a tall task. I mean, I'm definitely going to try to get you there of, you know, going to the light without having to heal. We are absolutely going to see how to do that. It says, born from gases, anyone would faint if engulfed by its gaseous body, which contains poison. Okay, and so part of you is like, I don't want to have to heal my body necessarily. You know, I feel like there is a resistance of, you know, it's like, oh, I put so much poison in my body, but like, I like doing those things. It's like, I just want to sort of keep doing them. I feel like that is kind of a big issue for a lot of you here. Let's see what Mother Moon says. So we're absolutely going to see, I mean, my personal opinion is I think that you have to do some healing, but we're definitely going to see if, you know, what the timeline is, right? Everything is possible. Yeah, how to go towards that light. It feels like a challenge in a way. All right, let's see here. We have the end of a rough cycle approaches. Good. I feel like this is necessary for you. The end of a tough cycle approaches. You are good enough. We have look at the bigger picture and conclusions are within reach in reverse. So it's basically telling me like, yeah, you can put this cycle of this shadow aspect of it, you know, basically, you know, breaking your heart, right? And it's like you're done with that. With the end of the tough cycle approaches, it's coming to an end because, you know, part of it is you recognizing your worth and that you are good enough. And, you know, it goes, you are able to go to the light. But conclusions are not going to be within reach if you are unable to see the big picture of things. So, let's see. Let's see what I was going to say what Archangel wants to bring us into the extended, but it looks like Barkangel Gabriel is the one that is going to bring us there. So if you would like to follow me into the extended, the link is in the description box below. But if we part ways here, good luck with the situation. I'm sending you so much love, a big hug, and a kiss on your third eye. Mwah.